Welcome back to the channel. You're looking pretty goddamn good today. You're looking good enough to eat. Ha! Just kidding. You just got pranked, bro. You actually look kinda ugly. Did I get you? Don't be sad if I did. I've been pranking people for a long time. I'm pretty good at it. And I mean real pranks from back when they were actually good. Not the new age, kissing your sister on YouTube for clout kind of pranks. See, when I was growing up, back in my day, we had these things in our front rooms called televisions. It was this cool thing where you could pay money to get something called basic cable, and you gained access to like 40 shows, and at least 5 of them were decent, so it was pretty cool. Although one of the weird things about growing up in Canada is that we had like alternate versions of American TV channels. So in the US, you had MTV. In Canada, we had Much Music. It's where we went to watch shows like Jackass because Much Music sounds a lot less scary than MTV, even though it just stands for music television. Anyway, one of these anomalies that we had was with Nickelodeon. We actually had their sister channel, YTV, and with it brought many cheaply produced Canadian TV shows, one of which we're gonna look at today. Prank Patrol. This is like a wacky, low-budget prank show whose premise was based around this organization called the Prank Patrol that goes around the country picking up kids in their windowless van dressed as ninjas. Hold on, have I got that right? Yeah, no, that is in fact correct. Canadian television was weird. Once they picked up a kid, they devise a plan to prank one of their family members or friends in a way that would basically be unachievable to anybody without this show's budget, however low that budget was. So to kids whose imaginations extend about as far as putting gum on their teacher's seat, some of these pranks were insane to accomplish. I'm talking about fake superheroes, dinosaur eggs at archaeological dig sites, mind control. These were the kind of pranks that a kid could only dream of, so it was a pretty cool concept for TV. Yeah, this show was a staple of many Canadian childhoods, including my own. So much so that I actually applied to be on Prank Patrol when I was a kid. If only I still had the footage of my application sitting around somewhere. Oh wait, I do. Roll clip.
Hey Prank Patrol. I'm Derek Kraft from Thunder Bay. I heard how you're touring across Canada, so I was thinking this is my perfect chance to prank my brother Connor. But
as you can see, I've always been a natural in front of the camera. But hold on a damn second. Did you see that drip? That was either shark teeth, puka shells, or candy, and to be honest with you, I'm okay with any of those options. You can't see it in the video, but I'm probably wearing baggy jeans. I don't know what happened to the rest of the clip, but if my memory serves me correctly, I wanted to prank my older brother, and I consulted my younger brother for ideas. To which we settled on pushing him down the stairs, but like with boxes or something at the bottom, just, you know, break his fall. Yeah, we hadn't really internalized the purpose of a prank at that point, clearly. Anyway, enough about the history of Canadian broadcasting. The episode we're going to be looking at today is called The Mummy.
Today, Corey Hobey joins the Prank Patrol. His mission, writing a spell that will awake the undead and unleash it on his best friend. Oh my God. This one is scary. Better watch it with your mummy.
Oh yeah, brace yourself for the copious amounts of terrible puns. So I watched a lot of Prank Patrol while I was writing this script, and honestly, I never really clued into it as a kid, but the complete lack of reactions from some of these kids is astounding. Like in a lot of episodes, it kind of just seems like the target doesn't know what's going on and has no idea how to react to the situation. It's almost like kids aren't the best target for a prank because they haven't developed the emotional part of their brain enough to know how they're supposed to be feeling in a tense, confusing situation. So I chose this particular episode because the prank is pretty well done and the kid looks like they've been fucking traumatized. I'm serious when I say this prank probably gave this girl lifelong anxiety issues.
Okay, Corey, why do you think you've got what it takes?
People that participate in Prank Patrol should be very organized, they should be very neat, they should know what they're doing, and I think I fit all those qualities pretty well.
Okay, I didn't realize it was supposed to be like a job interview. Okay, I was 8. Bet his mom wrote that anyway. So every episode begins with the host Andy doing a skit where he finds the prankster to enlist to the Prank Patrol.
Corey Hobey?
Yeah?
Are you ready to make your dream prank come true?
Yeah?
Congratulations, you're the newest member of the Prank Patrol. Come on, Corey, let's go. We got lots of work to do.
And I am being 100% honest when I tell you I thought this was completely real. I mean, I applied to the show and I didn't have a concept of what email was. So I was walking around every day thinking that Andy could just jump out of a bush at any moment and invite me to his windowless van. Watching it now, it's painfully obvious they're scripted, but there was a time where I actually used to question why these parents just would let this guy run off with their kids. Once the child's been abducted, they do a rundown of why this kid wants to prank this particular person.
All right, Corey, why do you want to prank Mariah?
Well, I want to prank Mariah because she's pranked a lot of people, and I just want to prank her before she gets to me, you know? And give her a taste of her own medicine.
What did she do? Zap your finger on a fake piece of gum?
The best one she's ever pulled involves some X-Lax and a juice box.
Jeez. Okay, never mind. But also, not a prank, that's just a dick move. My friends did this to me in high school with hot chocolate. Only they didn't give me a normal dose. They didn't even give me like a slightly high dose. They gave me enough laxatives for an adult polar bear. Never drank so much Gatorade in my life. I get PTSD when I go to the gas station and I see the drink wall. So Corey tells Andy that they're studying Egyptian history in school, and so he wants his prank to incorporate a mummy of some sorts, which means they have to go speak to a special effects expert. The trend with this show is that whatever expert he goes to speak to will try to prank Andy when he arrives. It's always cheesy as hell, and I love this episode in particular because I feel like if I was on Prank Patrol, I would have the exact same attitude as this kid. I can only imagine he's slowly losing faith in the potential quality of his prank after participating in all these terrible scripted segments. This one in particular is really bad. They show up to find a note saying just to come in, and then over the intercom, the special effects guy tells them they need to solve a riddle or he's going to blow up a dummy behind them.
Orange filth.
Dummy? Why a dummy?
You said to get a dummy.
No, I didn't. I said a mummy, not a dummy.
The time will begin now.
Oh, it's so cringy.
We got it, James, so deactivate that dummy.
Really? Tell me what it says.
Push the button.
If you say so.
The complete lack of reaction in this kid says it all.
Recipe for a prank. Ping-Pong Prank.
Oh yeah, so right before every commercial prank, they always do a recipe for a prank, which is just like something you could actually achievably do at home. I remember every single time I saw one of these making a mental note of it so that I could one day do it to one of my brothers. Not once did I follow through.
If you think your brother or sister might be getting into your off-limits drawer, this prank will help you stop a nosy snooper. Just take your special drawer, empty it, and fill it up with ping pong balls. Hold a magazine or a stiff piece of cardboard on top of the drawer so you can flip it upside down and slide it back into place. Then the next time someone tries to secretly pry into your stuff, their cover will be blown, noisily and messily.
Although it's funny we're watching this episode in particular because I actually remember seeing this recipe for a prank and like I'm having flashbacks to when I was a kid debating whether or not I would be forced to clean it up if I did this. To this day, I still don't know the answer to that question. I get that this is a low budget show and there's only so much money to be attributed to each individual prank, but this kid is clearly losing faith by the minute. This talking head shot is just code for I don't know if this is gonna work.
I really hope the mummy's gonna be like really realistic, maybe look like it actually been mummified and make it look like really scary.
And don't worry, Corey, the audience feels you on that one. But remember, you're pranking a kid, so they won't know the difference anyway. They've never seen a mummy. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the prank now because the rest of it is just like setup and logistical stuff. Here's the pre-prank breakdown.
The blueprint for Corey's prank is one homemade tomb in an Egyptian-style room with an ancient spell tablet that, when read, will bring a mummy to life and scare a friend to death.
So Corey sets it up by calling his friend and saying that he got a job setting up an exhibit for an Egyptian museum and he needs her help. Of course, she falls for it and the trap is set.
So this is something we're trying for the first time. We're really excited about it.
Mariah thinks she's been asked to help because she and Corey have learned a lot about ancient Egypt in school. But only Corey's gonna look like the smart one. Hey, it's his prank.
This part of the prank is just dirty. Like, it's not enough to scar this girl for the rest of her life. You gotta go the extra mile and make her feel and look stupid on camera. Come on.
So I'm really fascinated to know about your knowledge about Egyptian Middle Kingdom history.
Well, we're just talking about everything right now.
Well, who are your favorite kings?
Well,
Oh, what's the female one?
Amenemhet.
Amenemhet, yeah.
Right.
I loved how he like built the wall around the city to
Yeah.
like make to protect them from invaders and stuff like that. Yeah.
Fascinating, man.
Yeah.
What about the others?
Others? King Tut seems interesting.
King Tut.
Yeah, he's not.
Everybody knows King Tut.
That's so fucking rude. Everybody knows King Tut. What an asshole of a human. I know he's acting, but like with the fragile ego of a kid, that's gotta sting. Anyway, the guide directs their attention to the coffin and says not to touch it. Corey immediately goes and touches it, causing the mummy to fall out.
Corey! I'm not touching it.
There's one more thing.
Dropped it!
What are you doing?
Just putting it back.
No, let go. No. Scott!
The curator is freaking out, so we have an excuse to move the coffin to a different location where we can activate the trap door.
They move the mummy to a table with a false top that allows it to fall through, and then the curator gives an Emmy Award-winning performance over finding the last piece of the tablet.
Okay, time to find the missing piece of a 2,000-year-old spell tablet.
What is that?
Where did this come from?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't believe it. Look at this.
What?
This is an actual fragment. It came out of the coffin. This is an actual fragment. I just have to write this down quickly.
He translates the tablet and then says that if you say the incantation 3 times, the mummy will rise from the dead.
You know, they say that if you say the incantation 3 times, the supernatural awakes. Are you superstitious?
Superstitious?
Yes.
Kinda.
Me too. That's why I don't dare say it 3 times.
He then leaves the room with the translation sitting on a piece of paper where anyone can read it, which then Corey immediately reads.
But seriously, look. Bakalasha-re. That's basically what it says.
Yeah?
Bakalasha-re. That's the second time.
Corey!
Bakalasha-re.
Oh boy, that was 3.
What's going on?
I don't know.
No, don't move. Don't touch anything. Scott, can we get the breakers, please?
The lights go out so they can drop the mummy through the table without noticing, and then the curator comes back and shits on the kids for whatever just happened. And this is where you can see the lifelong anxiety issues begin to develop in this girl.
I'll help you. No, come. Corey, come.
Corey,
Okay.
Sorry, are you all right?
I'm kind of scared right now. I'm shaking.
I'm sorry. I lost my temper.
I
with
only...
you. Everything will be all right. We'll go for a lolly,
Okay, let's
and
go.
we'll.
They look into the coffin to see the mummy's gone, and she enters a full panic.
What is going on here, folks?
I don't know.
Are you playing a trick? This isn't
No.
funny, really.
I'm not. I didn't touch anything. Corey read it.
I worry about you. No, it's quite all right.
Can you call my dad? I'm feeling really nervous.
Let me explain this one for you youngins out there. If you didn't already guess it, this was filmed a long time ago, before every child had a cell phone at disposal. Yeah, that's right, we used to have to ask adults to call people for us. Weird, right? Alright, so she's at the peak of anxiety right now, everything's going wrong, magic is real, and she's stupid. Time to bring out the jump scare.
No, but we can call your mummy.
And this is where the prank should stop. Prank Patrol has this tendency to let the pranks go on just a little bit too long, and it kind of ruins the integrity of the prank. Like, if it just ended here, that'd be great, flawless execution, but they have a reversal spell and they need her to chant it in order to put the mummy back to rest. It's all just pushing like a bit far, you know? Like, I get for the show to be consistent, they always try to end it on Andy saying, "You've just been taken in by the Prank Patrol." But at this point in the prank, she had to have been doubting this cheesy crap.
Say the reversal. Décassé. 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 It's all right. It's been neutralized. Baruch King Haisa. Ada. Barka.
And the award for Best Actor goes to the museum curator from Prank Patrol.
Baruch Makai Zala.
Adath Baruch Makai Sada.
Good pronunciation.
Stop.
Speak! You've just been taken in by the prank patrol.
Are you freaking serious? I'm gonna. Corey! Oh, can I give you a hug?
And that's that. You see the way she ran up and hugged him at the end? Andy was a goddamn icon to Canadian children. The show is cheesy as hell, very low budget, and relies just a little bit too much on scripted segments, but hands down is a treasure. Let's be honest, as adults it's a little bit dumb, but when you're a kid, if you actually believe that the Prank Patrol is a legitimate organization making dream pranks come true, that's a pretty fucking awesome concept. Like, someone actually needs to take this and run with it on YouTube, because that would be wildly successful. Wait, hold on, famous YouTubers often turn out to be pedophiles. Maybe we don't move that one to this platform. It wouldn't really work anyway, because you need to do real pranks that make people laugh in the end. You can't just smack someone's food out of their hand and laugh at them. Because newsflash, that's not a prank. Unless you have replacement food for them, you're just being a dick and ruining their day. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks to the 3 of you who made it this far. Drop a like if you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and tell me about the best prank you've ever pulled or had pulled on you, because I want to laugh at your misfortune in the comments. I'll see you all next time. Why do I say that? That's not how it works. You'll see me next time, you heinous mother...